Okay, today is our sailed4seas Talk 3. We have introduced some basic concept of the collision avoidance. Right now, we are going back to the same video, continue our journey through its venture. Okay, we see this vessel right now going back to its own traffic lane and heading 104. The problem here is own ship is increasing its speed from 8.5 knots to 14.5 knots. Then this creates some trouble because we say this collision stick or collision line is increased as our speed. If we have more speed, then we will have more collision risk. Okay, now let's see. The collision stick is setting at 6 minutes. This means this line will be covered by our speed in 6 minutes. If there were no other vessels stick close with ours or kiss with us, then there will be no collision. Right now, the ship is heading 105 degrees, so no stick close. This is a safe course. But what if the vessel coming from the starboard side? We have to give way to the starboard side vessel. Then will be have some problem. Let's see it. Okay, right now let's concentrate on the vessel's starboard side turning. Right now the heading is 105 degree and they applied starboard 15 and vessel beginning to turning to starboard side. Now the rudder is starboard 20, so the ship's turning very quickly from 105 to 129 degree. Is over 20 degrees, and how many minutes I'm not so sure. But let's see what's happening when the vessel is turning. That will happen when the vessel turning is the ship's heading is not the same with his course over ground. It means the vessel really movement is right now 116 degree, but the ship's heading is 127 degree. So to the master mind, the ship's captain's mind, he think he already passing this vessel's stern, but actually the ship's still going to a collision's direction. And also the ship's speed is dropped because of the turning. They have the force to leaving the original coastline, so the speed dropped 0.6 knots. And this is what happens when vessel is turning. They have drift angle. It means the angle between the heading and the ship's true course. Okay, there was a small vessel, maybe speed about 3 or 4 knots, heading northbound. And the original, when we were steering the course 105, there's no collision risk. But right now we turning to starboard side, so we have the new collision risk with the starboard side small vessel. So that's what the captain trying to avoid, and he used the starboard side rudder to turning the vessel to the starboard side. Now the vessel is heading 132 degree. now already clear of the small vessel, passing his astern. But the trouble is another northbound vessel, Sun and Lu, is heading in our direction. But this is not real threatening. Our real trouble is the vessel 00 Shanghai in our south direction. Now we can see the vessel is using hot coal to making the turn. Okay, as we see in the steer's picture, our ship's collision stick is kissed with the 00 Shanghai. This vessel is heading 115 degrees and our heading is 135 degrees. So if we can have the same heading with this vessel, even if the distance is very, very close, we are still safe because we are parallel to each other, just like the railways rail, parallel to each other. And another false issue is our collision stick. We say the stick, if sticking too long, there will be a lot of collision risk. The correct one in the close quarter collision avoidance is 3 minutes, as we can see from the picture right now. We shorten this collision stick to 3 minutes run, can give us more clear picture. If we use the 6 minutes speed vector, there will be too many collision points in the radar screen. Actually, this stick is represent 6 minutes. The ship only take one position in this line. This position is not always on the line, so we don't need this long. We only need 3 minutes. This 3 minutes is for the vessel maneuvering need. We will discuss later. Now is the 3 minutes run. We can see the original had the collision risk northbound vessel. After 3 minutes, already clear of our heading. So this is not a real collision threat. The real problem is the big vessel in our south, the Oriental Shanghai. Okay, what option we have to avoid collision with this big guy? First, we can reduce speed. If we can reduce the speed to the half speed, like right now is 14 knots, and we can reduce to 7 knots within 6 minutes, then there will be some space for us. Right now we have the collision risk because we're going too fast. That's why every vessel on the sea is our potential collision target. So we can keep to our minimum speed. But right now we have another vessel is passing our astern. We try to overtaking her. This is the Hyundai Highway heading to the east, just in our starboard beam. So reduce speed seems a risk option, but the real situation is not so. Because even if we stop engine right now, the vessel won't stop immediately. So we still have the remaining speed to clear of the Hyundai's highway. As long as we keep our original course, This is important because if our coastline is changed, then we will shifting the collision risk to other position. So if we keep original course as we show on the picture, the Hyundai highway only can be hit us after 6 minutes. But after 6 minutes, we won't be there waiting for him. So our real problem is with the 000 Shanghai. And also, after 6 minutes or 3 minutes, the vessel's Sun and Loon in the northbound ahead won't be a problem to us. You see, this is the motion we have right now. We have clear of the Hyundai highway in our starboard beam, also the Sun and Loon in our heading. But our real problem is 000 Shanghai. Captain is taking the hard pole turning to avoid. This is second mistake. We only need to go in the same direction as the 000 Shanghai, 115 degrees, as the picture already original showed 6 minutes ago. Even if two vessels is very close distance, we keep the same course with him, then our coastline won't be close each other. So our collision line or collision stick won't kiss each other. If no kiss, there will be no romance, no bad romance, no collision. So even if the distance is very close, we still have to keep the same course with other vessels. If you cannot control your heading using the hot rodders turning, then there will be some miserable things happen. So we will discuss in next talk. Okay, this is what really happened at last. Vessel lost control over the hot pole turning and going to collide with the vessel original passing our ship's head. So this is the what really happening.